podcast. Welcome to Kids with Divorced Parents. Today we are going to be talking about the Johnny Depp v.
Bitch.
Amber Heard
Bitch.
court, and because we don't really have any other topic, and it's relevant news right now because I've just been on Johnny Depp TikTok or Johnny Depp Talk, and I can't get off of it.
And you love beef.
Yes, I fucking when the H3 first Trisha Paytas YouTube like drama all went out, I was like sucking that fucking shit up, and I'm like the David Dobrik things, like the entire scandal that he had. I'm like all about like fucking beef. I just find it so entertaining.
Which is funny because I think as a person you're very like like absolutely no beef. I've never heard you have drama with just about anybody, but you just like to watch it unfold, you sicko.
Because I'm very observant in conversation, so I don't really talk in group conversation. So I'm like, yo, if I'm not a part of this and I'm watching some spicy things that I'm not a part of.
Awesome.
It's like watching a car wreck.
Yeah, truly. This is my bev for today.
Hey, I never heard of that. Is that fucking Malibu, whatever fucking.
It is. And it's just like
Is it like a White Claw?
It's similar to a White Claw, but it's kind of like if a White Claw and a Truly had a baby.
Yeah.
It's kind of good.
I fucking hate all these new seltzers. I feel like after White Claw, everyone just fucking copied them.
Yeah. You have to try these, though. They're kind of like, creamy is the wrong word, but because Malibu is a coconut rum, like a lot of them have like that coconutty flavor. Mm-hmm. And they have passion fruit, lime, strawberry, and pineapple, and they're delicious.
Whoa. I love all those flavors.
Someone is yelling outside. Anything new happened in your life before we go into Johnny Depp?
Not really. Nothing really exciting. I guess Josh and I went to record a wedding, or I shot a wedding on Saturday with him.
Oh, that's awesome.
And then we drove like to New Jersey to film the wedding, and it was his sister's friend's wedding. So his sister like suggested us. But what have you been up to since the last time?
I got COVID.
We see that. You're like, out of everyone, you're probably the most like careful person that I know. How the fuck did you get COVID?
I went out to dinner with some friends, and one of their friends tested positive. So I tested immediately, was negative, thought I was fine, started developing symptoms, was dead. I was like Tom Hanks in Castaway in my room. I was locked up for maybe 3 days. I'm like here, like cutting up my clothes, losing my mind. But I'm better now.
I'm glad that you're feeling better now, but were there any did any of your other roommates have COVID, or were they all negative?
They were all negative. One of my roommates tested positive like a little bit after me, but they were completely asymptomatic and had it before. But like a lot of people around me ended up testing negative, which is like awesome for them. But like I guess that's the vaccine at work, maybe. But yeah, no, I was like kind of mad. I was like, if I'm going to have COVID, you should too. Which I don't mean, but kind of.
Fucking when I had COVID, I had to fucking stay in my room for 10 days straight. Because I was testing fucking positive every single day. Like I would test like every other day, and I would take like two rapid tests. And every time I took a test, it was always positive. So I'm like, I have to stay in my room. And like the other people in my house didn't get it except for my dad. But
I know that the rules have changed because technically you can test positive on a rapid test for up to 30 days. So I had to isolate for 5 days, and then I was in a quarantine for 10. But then after that I was clear to like work. I was clear to work after the 5th day.
Damn.
As long as I was masked. So no one's just a positive.
Oh, that's good. That's weird that they changed it, because I feel like it's a drastic change from 10 to 5 days.
It really is. Like I think nobody really knows anything about COVID. which is wild because we've had it for so long. But like with how everything changes all the time and all the new variants, like I think it's hard to keep up with, but they're better at like managing it. So I was basically clear after 5 days if my symptoms had decreased exponentially or if I was asymptomatic. Mm-hmm. And they definitely decreased. I wasn't 100% asymptomatic, but I'm getting there, which is great. But COVID beat my ass. Like, she was not a nice person.
Wait, so were you just feeling like symptoms for 3 days straight, and after the 3 days, like you stopped, like feeling sick, or did you feel sick
for 6 days, but they would like get less. Mm-hmm. The 3rd day was probably the worst. Yeah, about 6 days.
Fucking COVID.
Yeah.
Now,
I never lost my taste or smell though, thank God.
Yeah, I would have been so mad if we lost our taste. But you know what that means? That means we can just get drunk.
My birthday's coming up.
Hey yo, how many days away? Counting with Licia.
Counting with Licia.
Almost.
12 days.
Hey yo.
Hey yo, I'm very excited. It's my 22nd birthday.
Yeah, totally. You just got held back a grade.
Yeah. Sometimes they hold back the small kids. Sometimes you gotta do a little extra
You're probably just too good for your own. You're probably too smart for your own good. Where do you want to fucking start with Johnny Depp and Amber?
Okay, so I don't know a whole lot of the details about it. Mm-hmm. I have just been seeing it all over TikTok, and some of the texts that I've been hearing are merciless. Like, holy shit. Holy shit. I think I should preface this by saying I don't think either parties are blameless. I think both are abusive in their own right. But I feel like because there's no physical proof that Johnny Depp beat Amber Heard, everyone's like, oh, well, fuck Amber Heard. Blah, blah, blah. But like the shit he is saying is verbally abusive. And everyone's like, hee.
Like, and he was a fucking alcoholic as well, too. Well, I mean, like, not to say that you can't be an alcoholic and less violent, or like, I guess there's good alcoholics who are like tame, but like, I feel like he was just kind of an aggressive alcoholic.
Yeah.
With it too. And he, like, I saw this one video where he like came downstairs, and it's like one of the famous clips that Amber Heard's like Doris brought up, but like he came downstairs and he was like yelling and stuff, and he like slammed the cupboard above like the sink, and the glass like broke because it was like a glass cupboard inside wood. Shit. And then
there's definitely people who can like exist as a functioning alcoholic, but like ultimately I don't think we'll ever really know the truth on either side. We're just gonna see what the media portrays and what they actually have video evidence of.
Yeah. Should we like read some of the quotes, or not read, but listen to the TikToks?
Yeah.
Some of the things he texted, or do you think that would be too graphic?
We can put a trigger warning.
Yeah. All right.
We're gonna trigger warning.
This is a trigger warning
language, right now. Abuse.
Yeah.
Maybe some sexual content.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So this is the first TikTok.
I'm gonna mute this while I munch on a Cheeto while you read it.
Okay. Well, instead of reading it, I'm going to play a video because
Perfect.
I think that would be more funny. Or not funny, but more interesting to watch. Wait, hold on. I think it's just, it has to rewind.
Is the slippery whore that I donated my jizz to for a while staying there?
Like, that's crazy.
That is such an awful thing to say.
Like, I don't care the context of it. I feel like in any context, that's just not a good thing to say.
No. Oh my God. And the fact that he then has to read it out loud, I think that would show him, hey, babe, let's not say that. Let's not say that about people.
Yeah.
Children
Like,
together?
what was it?
Do they have children together?
I don't think so. Wait, do they? Well, I know Johnny Depp has a child, but I don't know if Amber Heard's the mom. Heard is the mom or not. I'm pretty sure Amber Heard is like his child's like stepmom, maybe when they were married. I'm not quite sure. But I'm wanting to show quickly one of the most famous TikToks of like this whole saga, or at least I found there was probably other TikToks that are more popular than this one.
You're a lot bigger than Amber, correct? Physically? I wouldn't say that. You agree with me?
Like, that's one of my like favorite TikToks. It's so fucking funny and it's like so comedically like fucking strung together.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Okay, so they don't have a kid together. I just looked it up. But I think it is funny because of the way that it is edited. But like, it's so fucked up.
Like, even that's well, I mean, I guess there wasn't really any text that I just showed, but it's just like he was making light of it and making like a joke. Like, I just find it's kind of messed up that I find it funny, but I just find the whole situation so fucking funny because like he's fucking cracking jokes and laughing in the fucking courtroom. And it's like in any context, you can't like fucking not laugh at that because like when was the last time you saw someone laugh in a courtroom?
Exactly. I think that's what's gonna get him in the end, though. Like, I think because of his temperament towards it, people are gonna be like, he's not taking this seriously, or they're gonna spin that and use that against him then. Yeah. Which is just wild. It's also wild what celebrities can get away with. Like the Will Smith Chris Rock thing. Everybody got super polarized on that. Everybody thought it was funny. Now that man is banned for 10 years.
How did his wife really be saying like, oh, he took a little too much action? Like that was a little too much. Like, matter of fact, he was like, all right, I didn't tell him to do that. Like he fucking wasn't even defending his fucking own husband.
Yeah. Frankly, if my husband wouldn't go to bat for me like that, I'd be kind of pissed. But it's still like, it's just wild what anybody can get away with, because if he was anybody else, they would have had him arrested.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Chris Rock didn't charge him of anything, but I think like any normal person at least would be in jail for like a day or two, just so.
Or have somebody come and get them, because they let Will Smith walk up, smack him, and then sit back down.
And then get back up and fucking do an entire speech.
Yeah.
For 10 minutes. And it was the longest speech. And it cut into other people's time.
Insane.
Like, I don't understand. And it's
insane.
I've seen like.
But like, again, his joke was made in poor taste, because it was making fun of her alopecia, and then it just spiraled. Yeah. He shouldn't have made the joke. He shouldn't have smacked him in the face. But Mans is from Philly. Fuck around and find out. So
that is true. Brotherly love until you mess with one of us, and then all the brothers we be fighting.
Yeah, truly. Oh my God. I don't know. Like, I think like celebrity culture has taken such a departure from reality that like these people, I'm like watching them in a fishbowl.
Yeah.
It's who's the Uncut Gems chick? Julia Fox.
Wait, fucking look it up so and then screen share the TikTok.
Have you ever seen that video?
No, I don't think I ever had.
What? This lady is crazy. So when Kanye and Kim broke up, he got together with Julia Fox.
Yeah.
She is kind of insane. Just because she's a celebrity who has no talent, truly. And she was in one movie. Here we go.
Oh, we are the muses.
I mean, I was Josh Safdie's muse when he wrote Uncut Gems.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like things like
Right.
that.
I was Josh Safdie's muse when he wrote Uncut Gems. That went viral because of the way that she said it. And that's like truly the only film she's in.
Really?
Yeah.
Ready.
In it for like a few seconds. It's
you see, this is
and that leads me into the Kanye and Pete Davidson beef. What the fuck is going on there?
Bro, okay. Conspiracy theory.
Go on.
The whole Will Smith situation was conducted by fucking one of the Jenner family, or fucking one of the Kardashians.
Did you just make this up right now?
No. I fucking misspoke, but one of the Kardashians, due to the fact that they wanted to stay out of like the fucking beef or fucking drama, because after the Will Smith punch, have you heard anything about the Kanye beef at all?
Not.
Or anything about Kanye, anything about Pete Davidson, and anything about Kim Kardashian and that whole
Really
system?
Kanye
That's all I got to say.
is unstable. Maybe that's the word I want to use. I think, I don't know. I think fame gets to these people's heads and they just start acting a fool. Like the little ransom notes he was posting after they broke up, that's psychotic. That's just a little psychotic. And like, you are more than welcome to feel your feelings. Be upset. Let us know, because frankly, love to know it. But like, there comes a time where if I were to post something like that, or if you were to post something like that,
done. We would never get a job.
That's right. We would literally never get a job. We'd never make money. We would never be taken seriously by our peers.
Mm-hmm. But Will Smith can assault someone on stage and do a speech 10 minutes later for 10 minutes.
Insane. I know that I kind of like went on a little bit of a tangent on that, but I think that it kind of like spreads across.
Yeah. Like I think everyone's just nostalgic because like going back to the Johnny Depp thing, when was the last time you heard of Johnny Depp's name? Never. So
I love Pirates of the Caribbean.
Like that's literally or Alice in the Wonderland is the last movie that I remember seeing him in.
Yeah.
And I think everyone's just so nostalgic because like that's like a lot of people's generation, or at least the ones taking this content. Like that's our fucking childhood. Like we're, at least for me, that's how I feel. Like I'm nostalgic. I'm like, oh my god, that's Johnny Depp. Like Pirates of the Caribbean was one of my favorite series of all time. And he was in a bunch of other movies as well.
Mm-hmm. I also think it's weird to separate icons like as people and then as what they do for society, like as actors or as musicians and stuff like that. That's why, I don't know, I'm trying to think about the best way to word this. I was just brought McDonald's to the door.
Just mukbang on camera.
Mukbang. No, I hate eating on camera. It was fine with it when we did it together, but if it's just me, I'm gonna be like,
yeah. I can't believe he did that. There was so many fucking chewing noises throughout the entire podcast.
You know who had a whole bunch of chewing noises? You. I was not chewing into the mic. What was I gonna say? Oh, just like separating them from like people and celebrities, because like I can love Johnny Depp as an actor and think he's awesome in that, but I can also look at him as a person in this and be like, don't love the way you're handling this. I can love Kanye as a musician and be like, girl, you're crazy. And I can look at Will Smith and I can be like, you were my childhood in a lot of senses. I used to watch Fresh Prince all the time, and now I'm watching him smack a guy on TV. Like, what?
like even in those scenarios, I still like that's so far removed from society that it doesn't seem real. It still seems like they're in character in a sense.
Yeah.
Like if you watch them for one particular character, like Johnny Depp with Captain Sparrow, or Jack Sparrow, and then fucking Will Smith with any like French Prince of Bel-Air, like you see him as that character, or like it could be like anything that or their most standout like film or a thing that they're known for, or at least that's how I think of it. Like Johnny Depp is just like
He's just
this can't be real. Like this fucking like court thing is not real.
Yeah. Because that's not who he is.
Yeah.
He's on a pirate ship. Like I don't know. I get that with like a lot of celebrities. I feel like how people are presentationally is so different to who they are like at their core sometimes. I notice it with like interactions I have day to day, but it's more noticeable with celebrities, I think, because of like the paparazzi and court hearings and all of this, like more recently with social media. It's very weird to see them interact as people in society.
Yeah. I'm not used to it at all.
We have like the privilege of being able to do that because of that, but I also think that takes away some kind of autonomy that they have as people too, because they are exposed not just presentationally but also personally.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense a lot. Yeah. And like another aspect of like being that like popular too, like if you see them in person or like bump into like a famous person, it could be like anybody, but it's like they have a different aura. There's like a different like vibe to them. Like when you're talking to them, like talking to a famous person, you're like still like, how is this person like real? Or not like real, but like there's just something different that you can kind of like tell.
Yeah.
Wild
concepts all around.
But I forget some of the key highlights of the Johnny Depp situation. I was trying to think of some of the highlights that I remember seeing on TikTok. But I liked a lot of like Johnny Depp TikToks. But like I like so many TikToks that it would be like hard for me to get through some of the highlights or some of the TikToks that I would want it to show. I'm trying to remember some of like the big things though. Oh, do you want to talk about the fucking human poop found in the bed?
I don't know the details about that, but allegedly Amber Heard pooped in his bed.
like what is that? Like even if that's true or not true, like that's just a ridiculous thing to say within court or just in general too.
Yeah. And why is it pertinent?
Bro, that's in record too. Like that's on record. Like someone had to type that out.
Yeah. Amber Turd goes viral after Johnny Depp testifies Amber Heard covered his bed in poop as revenge.
But how can you even prove that either? Like, how do we know he's telling the truth? Because like, he's a fucking comic. Like, he's gonna make shit up. I feel like unless if we have like solid proof. Like, I can't imagine living with or like witnessing this like relationship from afar, from like a different perspective. Just like seeing it unfold, like the inner circles.
Oh my god. I'm like just trying to find all the on my side of the bed was human fecal matter, so I understood why it wasn't a good time to go down there. My initial response was, I mean, I laughed. It was so outside, it was so bizarre and grotesque that I could only laugh, so I did not go down there that day. Oh.
No. You know that checks out.
No, that does check out. It's just so insane.
Only in this context, that makes sense. Only within this context, that makes sense.
Yeah.
This is why I love fucking drama.
Howard Stern had something to say, which is weird because I think usually he's like a little bit more on the aggressive side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Howard Stern calls out Johnny Depp's overacting and accent while testifying against Amber Heard. So he's basically faking it and acting. This one says Johnny Depp calls Amber Heard a fat ass in trial recordings.
That's not a
No.
not good look. That's
Howard Stern, narcissist Johnny Depp is overacting. That was his words.
You know, that's one good element about acting. That's like not acting. Like I feel like that's where acting impacts like other elements of your life other than just getting a job or like in a movie or like a TV show, etc. Like the basic general things for what an actor does, like outside of that, it actually has some benefit. And in this case, like Johnny Depp is a famous actor, so he's really fucking good. So he knows how to fucking play a likable character.
Well, I also think he's getting called a narcissist and labeled as that,
Mhm.
which like I don't have the authority to say, but I think something that comes along with that is being able to get people to trust you.
Mhm.
And I think sometimes with like these actors that have been in the biz for so long and have been method for so long, like him, I guess in this scenario, Tom Cruise, people like that, like sometimes they're so invested in whatever life they've created for themselves. It's hard to tell when they're telling the truth or if people will believe you if you actually are telling the truth.
Yeah.
Because you're an actor, you do this shit every day.
Mm-hmm. And that's like another element too. You're so fucking good at lying. I guess that's basically what we've been saying all about it.
Me personally, worst liar in the world.
Yes.
Cannot lie to save my life. I'm always
Bro, if we got like top secret government information, like the both of us, we would fucking give it up so easily.
Yeah, we would be like, you'll never guess what we heard.
I think
I have a story for you.
Wait, do you actually have a story?
No. That
I don't know.
I wish I did. Good bit. No, I saw where you're going with it.
Yeah, thank you. That was a failed bit, but
your haircut looks good, by the way. I don't know if the podcast has seen the haircut.
Oh yeah, my mullet's gone. Like the back.
Mullet's gone.
Yeah. But yeah, that's it. But thank you. It's a lot lighter. I feel like I lost like a couple pounds in my head. I felt like my head was so heavy.
Yeah.
Wait, what were you talking about a couple minutes
ago? If we were given anything from the FBI, we would
yeah.
Up.
I think I'm good at keeping secrets, but bad at lying. Like
that's fair.
Yeah, because like
I agree with that.
Like if it's not brought up in any context, like I'm not telling anyone. Like I feel like I'm good at like that secret aspect, but if someone finds out or starts confronting me about it, the act of keeping that secret, like the lying aspect, I'm not good at. Like if you catch on to something that I do, I'm going to like tell you.
Yeah.
Confront me about it because I'm not going to try to lie.
Yeah. Oh God. If I was in either of their position, like I'm also like saying all this like confident shit. If I was in their situation, I don't know what I would do.
Yeah.
I would do. They have all of this textual stuff against Johnny Depp. They have all this evidentiary stuff against Amber Heard. Both of them are kind of royally screwed. And like, another thing, this might be a hot take. Due to gender expectations, Johnny Depp's going to come out on top. Because if Amber outwardly reacts, she's being a bitch. Does that make sense?
That makes sense, yeah. Because like everyone's against her in a sense. So she's going to be presented as more of a bitch too, and that plays in the role of her being like a woman as well.
Yeah. Because I think sometimes in media, when men present emotion, they are either like a pussy or they're being brave for showing their feelings and breaking that down. But as soon as a woman is upset, I think they get labeled as unstable.
Yeah, there's no like in between.
Don't get me wrong, this is not an Amber Heard stan account. Like I'm not going to battle for her, but like I do really feel bad for her in that sense.
This ain't no news channel. We We don't pick a side.
We don't.
tell the story how it is.
Me and Caleb tell the story how it is.
There ain't no right or wrong answer. We just tell it how it is.
Do you want me to make a t-shirt to
Yeah, I think you should
the episode
put, yeah, I think you should put one of Johnny Depp's.
Don't worry. I'm already ahead of you.
Bro, there was a fucking, do you hear that fucking side quest or side story of him like cutting off his finger or some shit, or cutting his finger?
I'm sorry, what?
Yes, I don't have the full story, but like, hold on, let me look it up because I'm pretty sure Johnny Depp cut off his finger somehow, like in a drunkenly rage or some shit. Finger. Yeah, wait, no, it's just like the fingertip being cut off. Johnny Depp, I found it. Johnny Depp's house manager described discovering the actor's severed finger on the floor of his trashed house.
That's insane. The shirt's gonna be funny.
The fuck? Did you make it?
I'm doing it right now.
Like all like the side stories, I feel like if any normal person did a singular thing, then they would be ridiculed for life. Like we kind of going back to what we were talking about earlier with like if an actual person did this in real life,
Mm-hmm.
it would be screwed. They did so many different things wrong and so many like, I don't know, it's just crazy. And I guess like if it can't really go anywhere if neither of them press charges, right?
Yeah.
They can't get arrested for something if they're not going to press charges against each other for it. And I don't see that happening because like they're both going to go to jail if one of them presses charges, I feel. And I guess the only reason why Johnny Depp is suing is for defamation, in which I don't know if do you think he's going to run the case or not? With
what he says in court.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he keeps doing what he's doing, he probably won't win it. Because he's literally admitting to his own form of defamation.
Yeah, I don't necessarily believe this, but I was just kind of thinking about it, all like the aspects of it. I guess Johnny Depp has like the better case of defamation, if that makes sense, because he lost more during like the outside of the relationship, like aside from like who did what, like I feel like they're both like guilty of domestic abuse.
Yeah,
but I think in the outside perspective with the defamation, I could see it going Johnny Depp's way a little bit due to him, like after that came out, after Amber Heard like said that and everything, like his Johnny Depp's career like tanked and like we never heard of him again. And like that should be rightfully so too. Like I feel like I'm not saying like that was right or wrong. Like it's just like another aspect of it that I was thinking about too. Like in a sense, like if he verbally abused Amber Heard, like there's evidence to support that. So like it makes sense for why his like career tanked. But in like the grand scheme of things, because like Amber Heard like kind of there was a lot more support for Amber Heard at the time too.
Yeah.
Whereas no one was supporting Johnny Depp. Or a few people were. But I feel like the tables have turned a crap ton, obviously now. It's like, yeah, because Johnny Depp, yeah.
I don't like Amber Heard or Johnny Depp. They are literally crazy. Shout out to the Pirates of the Caribbean. That was my gay awakening. What the fuck is donating my jizz to?
I love this.
Is this a good one?
It's so good that people are going to fucking steal it.
If anybody steals this, it's my intellectual property.
We're going to sue you for defamation.
I'm going to sue y'all for defamation. I think this is funny.
Yes, I love it. Husband and wife.
Husband and wife. They're getting a divorce. kids with divorce. Wow.
This is why I actually wanted to talk about this, because it all ties together about divorce.
There we go. You know what? You're a genius.
Every topic that we have, it leads to divorce somehow.
You know what? You're right.
Like, I'm pretty sure, and some lines may be longer than others, but I'm pretty sure we can link all the topics that we had to divorce.
I think so too. I think we should link the custom ink thing in the bio so people can buy these t-shirts. I want to see your mother in one of these t-shirts.
She would buy all of them. Mom, I know that you're watching at this point in time. Like, don't buy 100 of them, because you're just going to keep them all in your closet.
I think she needs this one. I think that would be beautiful on her.
If she wears that in public, I will not go out in public with her wearing that.
Why? That's quitter talk.
No way. Ain't no way.
Ooh.
I don't even think I can stay in the same room if she has that t-shirt on. I'll be like, I'm not. This is no. I'm going back up.
Blank fell.
Just don't buy that one, Mom. You can buy
any of the other ones.
Any of the other ones are okay.
Really?
I forget the other ones, to be fair.
Don't think you want to wear any of the other ones.
Never mind. Well, I thought we had a couple other good ones, like family friendly ones. I didn't think they were all bad, or are they all bad? All right. Wait, what about the ones that we didn't make on the podcast? The ones that you made?
That's one of the ones I made. That one I think I made on the podcast. He's kind, he's polite, he's nasty, he's mean. I could probably kill someone right now because I'm so big and strong. And then my dad may have left, but I sure can make a fire. I think I should get that one. I think that one is so funny.
Will it come in those colors? Like, will it just come like that?
You can get it in any color.
That would be so cool.
That one makes me pee. I think that one's so funny.
Dude, that single link is housed to some of the best quotes in humankind.
Thank you very much. If they ever make me go to court to read those things, I go, sex with me is like Wipeout. There's no punchline. That's it.
What the fuck is?
I don't know what it means, and I can't tell you what it means.
I could not tell you what it means either. I want to hear him fucking say the fucking quote again. Like, what the fuck was that quote?
Is the slippery whore that I donated my jizz to for a while staying there?
That's in.
I want a shirt that just says slippery whore. That's funny. I want to make a shirt that says slippery whore.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
This is our downfall, Alicia. Like, if we go, like you said earlier, like if you or somehow both of us get tangled up in a fucking case, we're screwed.
We are.
Someone just has to comb through the hours of podcasts, and they would have all the information to destroy us and put us away forever.
Truly, they would. Oh, yeah. This one's gonna be good.
What is it? Imagine having to watch a podcast to find evidence, like hours of podcast. Yes, I love that.
This one's good.
What if you put like a wave underneath of it?
Work. You know what? That's good thinking. What if it's...
Wait, you can't... I may be just really dumb. I really like the horror part. What if you had like slippery, bold, and then like the horror in cursive?
I like that idea. Can I delete it? Yeah. Good thinking.
This is why we think together, because if we put two of our only brain cells together,
We can do anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ew, that looks like the Dunkin' Donuts font.
Bro, that looks like the fucking Diary of the Wimpy Kid font, like the
Ew.
fucking scary
Oh
book
my
or
God.
whatever. I feel like just the font choices that we have, the mixture of the font that you just chose and the slippery.
That word looks weird now that I've done it so many times.
Yeah, is that I was just thinking that I'm like, is that how you spell slippery? That can't be how you spell slippery. But I'm like,
Oh,
I'm dumb. Yes. I hope there's a way. Yes. I guess why wouldn't there be a wave? Yo, I want to get that tattooed on me. The fucking wave with the pink triangle.
that
I
is
fucking like pointing on my screen like you guys could fucking see
you're
where I
like,
was.
yes. Is there a funny one?
Wait, what if we use the yes?
Yes.
Why is that so perfect?
I want one of the other ones.
Yeah.
I want her to have little friends.
You have to do the other one too. The last
Yeah, of
one.
course.
So they're not excluded, so they can have friendship bonding time forever. Oh, look at that. The three slippery whores. It's like the three musketeers, but whores.
That's what I call my friends.
All my friends are dead.
Push me to the edge. All my friends are slippery whores.
So, Alicia, I'm pretending to be your mom. This is what your mom. So, what friends did you make at college? Did you make any good friends?
Them bitches is all slippery whores. All of them. Every last one.
all 15 of them. All mine.
All 15 of my whores.
Whores.
Bowling.
Hi.
Hi. Is this where we end tonight?
I think so. I mean, do you want to have any final statements? I kind of talked about everything that I wanted to talk about.
I think I said everything. Again, I say this from such an outside perspective. Don't listen to me. I don't know.
We don't know what we're talking about. Like,
I don't know entirely what I'm talking about.
I don't know what I'm talking
how
about.
I feel.
Look, this is the title of the podcast for a reason. We titled it "Kids with Divorced Parents" for reasons because we're still kids. What do we know?
Yeah. Truly, what
does
do
a
we
kid
know?
know about anything?